Good morning, student. I hope you all are fit and fine. Since you all are busy in giving your unit test 2, and I hope you have done very well in your test. Children, in the last class I was explaining the speed, what is speed, and what are the different types of speed: uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, instantaneous speed. Now, today I am going to explain the graphical representation of the speed with the help of plotting the distance time graph. You know that the formula of speed is distance upon time. Now, so with the help of distance time graph, we can calculate the speed. So what type of graph will be plotted in the case of uniform motion and in the case of non-uniform motion, and also in the case of stationary body. So one by one I will be explain regarding this distance time graph. See it carefully and listen it carefully. If you have any confusion, you can ask it. So the first condition. So for the first condition is uniform motion, or you can say uniform speed. For uniform motion and uniform speed. Do you know what is uniform motion or uniform speed? Means when a body travels or when a body covers equal distances in equal interval of time, then you can say that such body has uniform speed or uniform motion. For this, what type of graph will be obtaining for uniform speed or uniform motion? In the case of distance time graph, let us see. Suppose an example I am taking here. Distance in meter I am taking and time in second. Here I have taken the data: distance in meter, 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter, and time in second. 2 second, 4 second, 6 second, 8 second. Now, what type of graph you will get? Distance time graph. What we have to do? We have to draw x-axis and y-axis. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. And in the x-axis, we will take the time scale with equal division. Here this is the time in second. Here we will take distance in meter. You can take distance in kilometer also and time in hour also. Now, for this, I have to plot the graph for this data. Now, you see in 2 seconds, 10 meter is covered. This is the point. In 4 seconds, meter is covered. In 6 seconds, in 6 seconds, in 6 seconds, 30 meter is covered. In 8 seconds, 40 meter is covered. Now, when you join this line, what do you see? Approx what you will see, a straight line is obtained for when you plot the distance time data in a graph, and if the line obtained is a straight line, when you draw the graph distance versus time, then this shows that the body is covering equal distances in equal interval of time, and it shows that it has a uniform speed or uniform motion. Now, to calculate the speed from any two consecutive points, what you will see, suppose I am taking here this one as a D1, and any other point, suppose this one as a D2, and again this T1 and here T2. Now, this is the slope of the graph. So to calculate the distance, to calculate the speed of the body with the help of this graph, what you will do is speed is equal to distance upon time. Now here distance is, here I have written D1 and this is D2. This is T1 and this is T2. Now it will be D2 minus D1 upon T2 minus T1. So D2 is 30 minus 10 upon T1 T2 is 6 minus 2. What will be value? 20 upon 4, that is 5 meter per second. So the speed of the body will be here 5 meter per second. So when you will calculate at any point, the speed will be always will get 5 meter per second. So this graph shows that the body has a uniform speed or uniform motion. Means when you plot the distance time graph and the graph obtain a straight line among distance versus time, then this graph shows the uniform motion or uniform speed of the body. So children, you have seen that distance time graph when you draw the distance time graph and you obtain a straight line graph, means this graph will show you the uniform motion or uniform speed or constant speed of a body. Means when a body travels equal distances in equal interval of time, it is called uniform speed or uniform motion. Now, what type of graph you will obtain when body is having non-uniform motion? Second case is for non-uniform motion. Second case, or non-uniform motion, or you can say non-uniform speed. What do you mean by non-uniform motion or non-uniform speed? Means here the speed of the body is not equal. The body covers unequal distances in equal interval of time, and when you calculate the speed at any instant of time, interval between two consecutive reading or any interval of time, what you will obtain? You will see that speed of the body is changing. It is not constant. So it means that that body is not in a uniform motion. For example, let us see what type of graph you obtain from this data. See. Here I am writing distance again in meter and time in second. Here the distance is taken 10 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter and 70 meter. Time is 2 second, 4 second, 6 second and 8 second. Now for this also, when you will plot the graph, again taking time in x-axis and distance in y-axis. Now see, in 2 seconds, distance travel is 10 meter. In 4 seconds, the distance travel is 30 meter. In 6 seconds, distance travel is 40 meter. In 8 seconds, Distance travel is 70 meter. Now, when you plot this graph, what you will see, it is not a straight, or you can say that when you plot the distance time graph, so in the case of non-uniform speed or non-uniform motion, what we see when you plot the distance time graph, here also, there in the time axis, in x-axis, and distance in meters in y-axis, what you will see, the graph will obtain somehow in this way, curve way. Means, when you will try to calculate the speed in this case, you will obtain different speed of the body, because the distance traveled by this body is not equal, as the time interval varies equally, but the distance traveled is not equal. So in the case of non-uniform motion, a curved line is obtained when you draw the graph between distance and time. Now third case, the third case is that when the body is at rest, means the body is not moving, then what type of distance time graph you will get? In this case, what you will see, when the body is at rest, and it is not moving, the distance time graph will obtain parallel to the time axis. So these are the three conditions which you can identify with the help of the graph, whether the body is in uniform motion or non-uniform motion or at rest. Once again I am repeating all the graph. First case was that for uniform speed or motion, the distance time graph will be a straight line, and for second, for non-uniform motion or non-uniform speed, the distance time graph obtained will be a curved line, and third is for body at rest. The distance time graph will be parallel to the time axis. Parallel to the time axis. So these are the three conditions or three types of graphs in your syllabus related to the distance time graph. Now see, some numerical problems are given in your long question answers. So since I am teaching you here the speed and it is based on that topic, topic only. So I am going to discuss the numerical also. Now the first numerical given in that question is a car travels a distance of 270 km in 4.5 hours. Find its speed. Simple question is distance given here is 270 km and time is 4.5 hours means 4.5 hours. Now the formula is speed equal to distance upon time. You can write here 4.5, 9/2 hours also, or 4.5 hours. Both are same thing. So distance is given here. How much? 270. And time is either you write 4.5 or 9/2. The same thing. 9/2. This 2 will be goes to the numerator. That will be equal to 270 into 2/9. 9 3s are 27, that is 30. 32s are 60 kilometer per hour. Answer is 60 kilometer per hour. Now here only if it is written that find the speed in meter per second also, then what you have to do? I have to already explain you that whenever you have to change the speed from kilometer per hour to meter per second, then what you will do it? You have to simply multiply by 5/18. So but in this question, here it is only written find its speed. So I am writing only in the terms of kilometer per hour. The answer is 60 kilometer per hour. Now let us see the second question. Now here the second question is given: a cheetah runs a distance of 200 meter in 10 seconds. What is the speed of the cheetah in meter per second and kilometer per hour? So here the distance given is 200 meter and time given is 10 seconds. So speed is equal to distance upon time. Now distance is here 200 meter upon 10. It is 20 meter per second. So first answer is clear that the speed of cheetah in meter per second is 20 meter per second. Now second part is that you have to calculate into speed in kilometer per hour. I have told you what you have to do. When the speed is given here, speed is given 20 meter per second and you have to change this into kilometer per hour. Then what we have to do it? You have to simply divide 20 by 5/18. Then it will be 20 into 18/5. That will be 72 kilometer per hour. The speed of cheetah will be 72 kilometer per hour. Now the next question is given: an aeroplane takes 7 hours to travel from New Delhi to London. If the plane travels at uniform speed of 950 km per hour, find the distance between New Delhi to London. Here the given is time, that is 7 hours, and speed of the uniform speed of the plane is 950 km per hour. Now you know that speed is equal to distance upon time. Here what I have to calculate? I have to calculate the distance between, the distance equal to, what will be the formula? Speed into time. The speed is given 950 into 7. What will be value? Will you multiply it? Let us see. Multiply it. It will be it will be 6,650 kilometers. The distance between New Delhi to London will be 6,650 kilometers. So children, if here the question again, if another question is given that if the speed is given and distance is given and you have to find out the time, then what you will do? You can write the formula time is equal to distance upon speed. So I hope you all are able to understand this numerical and also the topic which I have taught you. If you have any confusion, you are free to ask in the questionnaire period when the window is open for you, and you can do more and more practice on the numerical, not only based given in the book, also in other side book also you can practice the numerical. So I hope children stay at home, be safe, and I always tell you to focus your concentration on studies. Thank you. We will again meet you in the next class, and soon I will be sending the PDF file of this chapter, the solution of this chapter, all the exercise question and answer in the form of PDF file. I will send you in a regular interval of time, the day which is allotted for the sending the PDF file, that is on Saturday. Till then, goodbye. We will meet you again in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.